my lord Suffolk, if thy name be so, what ransom must I pay before I pass? For I perceive I am thy prisoner. Wilt thou accept a ransom, yea or no? He talks of wood. It is some carpenter. Perhaps I shall be rescued by the French, and then I need not crave his courtesy.
And so shall you, if happy England's royal king be free.
Why? What concerns his freedom unto me? I thought King Henry had resembled thee in courage, courtship, and proportion. But all his mind is bent to holiness, to number Ave Maris on his beads. I would the college of the cardinals would choose him pope and carry him to Rome. That were a state fit for his holiness.
But who can cease to weep and look on this? Here may his head lie on my throbbing breast, but where's the body that I should embrace? The wanton Edward and the lasty George? And where's that valiant crookback prodigy, Dickie, your boy? Or with the rest, where is your darling Rutland? Look, York, I stained this napkin with the blood that valiant Clifford with his rapier's point made issue from the bosom of the boy. And if thine eyes can water for his death, I give thee this to dry thy cheeks withal. I prithee, grieve, to make me merry, York. What? Hath thy fiery heart so parched thine entrails that not a tear can fall for Rutland's death? Why art thou patient, man? Thou shouldst be mad, and I, to make thee mad, do mock thee thus. Stab, rave, and fret, that I may sing and dance. Thou wouldst be feed, I see, to make me sport. York cannot speak unless he wear a crown. A crown for York, and lords, bow low to him. Hold you his hands whilst I do set it on. Aye, marry, sir. Now looks he like a king.
My soul to heaven, my blood upon your heads. Here's for my oath. Here's for my father's death.
And here's to right our gentle-hearted king. Lords, knights, and gentlemen, Henry, your sovereign is prisoner to the foe, his state usurped. And yonder is the wolf that makes this spoil. You fight injustice. Then in God's name, lords, be valiant and give signal to the fight. Ned. Sweet Ned. Speak to thy mother. Boy! Canst thou not speak? Oh, traitors! Murderers! What's worse than murderer that I may name it? No, my heart will burst. And if I speak, and I will speak, that so my heart may burst. Oh, butchers and villains, bloody cannibals! You have no children, butcher. If you had, the thought of them would have stirred up remorse. But if you ever chance to have a child, look in his youth to have him so cut off. marquee cold figure of a holy king. Be it lawful that I invocate thy ghost to hear the lamentations of poor Anne, wife to thy Edward, to thy slaughtered son, stabbed by the self-same hand that made these wounds. Oh, cursed be the hand that made these holes. Cursed the heart that had the heart to do it. Cursed the blood that let this blood from hence. If ever he have child, abortive be it, whose ugly and unnatural aspect may fright the hopeful mother at the view. If ever he have wife, let her be made more miserable by the life of him than I am made by my young lord and thee.
Sweet saint, for charity, be not so cursed.
Foul devil! For God's sake, hence! For thou hast made the happy earth thy hell. I would I knew thy heart.
Disfigured in my tongue.
I fear me both are false.
Never man was true.
Well, put up your sword.
Say then, my peace is
That
made.
shalt thou know hereafter.
But shall I live in hope?
All men, I hope, live so.
Vouchsafe to wear this
To
ring.
take is not to give.
Look how my ring encompasseth thy finger. Even so thy breast encloseth my poor heart. Wear both of them, for both of them are thine. And if thy poor devoted servant may but beg one favor at thy gracious hand, thou dost confirm his happiness forever.
What is it?
Cut my lace asunder, or else I swoon with this dead-killing news.
The spiteful tidings. Oh, unpleasing news.
Come, madam, come. I in all haste was sent.
And I in all unwillingness will go. Oh, would to God that the inclusive verge of golden metal that must round my brow were red-hot steel, to sear me to the brains. Anointed let me be with deadly venom, and die ere men can say, God save the Queen.
Go, poor soul. I envy not thy glory. To feed my humour, wish thyself no harm.
No. Why? When he that is my husband now came to me, as I followed Henry's course, when scarce the blood was well washed from his hands, which issued from my other angel husband, and that dear saint which then I weeping followed. Oh, when I say I looked on Richard's face, this was my wish. Be thou, quoth I, accursed for making me so young, so old a widow. And when thou wettest, let sorrow haunt thy bed, and be thy wife, if any be so made, more miserable by the life of thee than thou hast made me by my dear lord's death. Lo, ere I can repeat this curse again, within so small a time, my woman's heart grossly grew captive to his honey words, and proved the subject of mine own soul's curse, which hitherto hath held my eyes from rest, for never yet 1 hour in his bed did I enjoy the golden dew of sleep, but with his timorous dreams was still awake. Besides, he hates me for my father, Warwick, and will, no doubt, shortly be rid of me.
Poor heart, adieu. I pity thy complaining.
No more than with my soul I mourn for yours.
Go thou to Richard, and good thoughts tend thee. Go thou to sanctuary, and good thoughts attend thee. I to my grave, where peace and rest lie with me.
Stay, yet look back with me unto the tower. Pity you, ancient stones, those tender babes whom envy have immured within your walls. Rude, ragged nurse, old, sullen playfellow, for tender princes, use my babies well. So foolish sorrows bids your stones farewell. Ah, my tender babes, if yet your gentle souls fly in the air, hover about me with your hairy wings.
So many miseries have crazed my voice that my woe-weary tongue is still and mute. Edward Plantagenet, why art thou dead?
Wilt thou, O God, fly from such gentle lambs and throw them in the entrails of the wolf? When didst thou sleep when such a deed was done?
Dead life, blind sight, poor mortal living ghost, woe seen, world shame, graves due by life usurped. Rest I and rest on England's lawful earth, unlawfully made drunk with innocent blood.
If ancient sorrow be most reverend, give mine the benefit of seniority. Tell over your woes again by viewing mine. I had an Edward till a Richard killed him. I had a Harry till a Richard killed him. Thou hast an Edward till a Richard killed him. Thou hast a Richard till a Richard killed him.
I had a Richard too, and thou didst kill him. I had a Rutland too, thou hopest to kill him.
Thou hast a Clarence too, and Richard killed him. From forth the kennel of thy womb hath crept a hellhound that doth hunt us all to death.
Thou didst prophesy the time would come that I should wish for thee to help me curse that bottled spider, that foul bunchback toad.
The presentation of but what I was, one heaved a high to be hurled down below.
And weigh thee down to ruin, shame, and death. Thy nephew's souls bid thee despair and die.
Tomorrow in the battle think on me, and fall thy edgeless sword, despair and die.